Good morning, guys. Alright. This is your last chance. Come on. Y'all gotta go and subscribe or tell your friends to subscribe. I know y'all have YouTube. Go for it, man. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Sunday morning coffee talk. Every Sunday we're here, but we want to go live on YouTube. So go ahead, spread the word. You know, we gotta help each other out. Now, we're about to wait for a blizzard that's happening, man. Oh, we have a lot of discussion that we want to talk about, but main objective today: go subscribe to YouTube. We need y'all. We need y'all bad. Yeah, it's definitely different than the other platforms because your TikTok and stuff, you're like more communicative when you're on that than if you were even on Facebook. Like I was Facebook, Instagram, I could contact everybody at an instant, but YouTube is a whole different ball game. Like that's something that's kind of tough. I don't know if people they just don't get the concept. Right now you need 50 subscribers before you go live. I know I'm at like the ski slopes and I'm walking up with the skis instead of riding the the conveyor thing.
Oh, the little. I know what you're talking about.
But I know I'm gonna get on the top of the mountain. I just I didn't know how to get to the conveyor. Hey, so I want to talk about something that I feel that God has put me in a position to talk about. Okay. And I want y'all to understand everything in life is sometimes it can be more than what it seems. And you can only make success if you go out and try it, okay? You gotta go and do.
That's
so,
true.
I'm saying this, okay? I want y'all to do this. I want y'all to start doing your own thing. Start it now. I heard that you could be more of an person that to be an entrepreneur and actually build a business instead of work for the business. You gotta go out and do. You gotta try.
That's true.
Opportunities do not just knock at your door. If they did, you at least has to be there to open that door. Okay? So, I'm trying to say, don't go out and be someone's shadow. There's so many people trying to be the casting shadow behind somebody. But let's say this. If there's no light in the room, there's no sunlight, none of that, how are you able to be? You can't be. There's no shadow with no light. So the person always shines, but you don't.
Yeah.
Think about that. You have to put forth an effort in order to do. Don't be the hype man behind somebody else. My mom always said, don't go bragging about yourself. Let other people's brag for you. So how are you right now trying to go out and tell everybody about something else that someone else is doing?
Yeah.
And yet you're not even doing what they're talking about. I had someone the other day hit me up about, such and such, they knew somebody that wrestled and, no one's scared of this person and fighting and all that. And I'm like, hold up, do you even wrestle? Nah, but I know somebody that get off.
Now,
you know what? Nah, dude, like, you ain't nothing but the birds. You know what I'm saying? You for the birds right now. They packing that shoe. No one's worried about what you're saying because you're riding their coattail. That's it. That's all you doing.
Pretty much. Trying to get there like 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Of fame or
Do you really want that person that you're riding coattail? You want to be their shadow all your life? Or do you want to get up and start doing? Because if you don't go out there and try something new, God can't go out there and force the rest for you. You have to it's a relationship, 50-50. Okay? So if you go out there and you put 50 and effort, God's going to go the other 50%. He's going to just give it to you. I promise you that.
That he will.
There's some things that you don't understand, but once you do understand them, and even with you're like, with your creativity and all that, how many times have you just felt like I slipped and I fell? Did you get back up? Did
I've
you keep
slipped
trying?
a few times, yeah.
Why did you get back up?
Because I want this to work. This is my passion. I
See,
gotta do what I gotta do to make it work.
So that's the perfect word right there. You gotta have passion, gotta have patience, gotta have right set of mind. If you don't have a mindset that you're gonna own the business, then you're just gonna work for it. That's all it is.
Pretty much.
You know. So I hope y'all take that and just unwind your week like that. Don't stop and say, I'm gonna start on Monday with my new resolution. And start right now.
It kind of always goes back to that that saying, take a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna work if you don't take a leap of faith.
Some people, you need that little bit of push. But again, don't go asking people, like, say that you want to be the person on top, the top chain. Okay? Yeah, you gotta climb a ladder. Okay. There's some things that you might not like. Things that you might be like, you know what? I don't trust that. You know that if it's a devil's a lie. You know the things that you don't want to see and hear. Okay?
That's true.
So don't let it tug on you. Don't let it force you down. But at the end of the day, make sure that you try to succeed. Try to go to someone that talk to somebody that's actually on that level that you want to be at. Don't talk to the person here. Like I said, working for the company and trying to be, I'm going to get that spot. Try to be the person that owns that company.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really passionate about what what you're talking about, what you're doing, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a person that does music and all that, you need to know what steps to take to be on that level, instead of this level. You want to have a little, the financial needs, you want to have it instead of, man, I'm struggling to get paycheck to paycheck. You got to figure out, how do I plan to get to the next level, not just stay at where I'm always going to be at.
Mm-hmm.
They always say stuff like, I don't want to be like my mom and dad, I want to actually grow and be better than them. Your parents raised you to be better than them. They're telling you every day, be better than me. So they're not going to get mad if you tell them, I don't want to do what you're doing. I want to be better than you.
Yeah, I would always tell my mom, because, she had good corporate job, whatnot, made good money, but she never went to college. And I told her, I was like, I want to be just like you. She's like, no, you don't. She's like, no. She's like, I want you to be better than me. She's like, I want you to do anything that you can set your mind to and put your dreams first. She's like, don't be like me. She's like, I was very fortunate in where I am right now. She's like, I didn't have a college degree. She's like, but it took a lot for me to get here. She said, I don't want you to struggle like I had to.
No, absolutely right. If you think about it, like I went to college. Yeah, you did some college, right?
I did community college, but yeah.
Yeah. So I went to a bigger name college, but if you think about this, we're still we're not at the top, but we're trying to make it there. We talk to people that's always at the top.
Oh, thank you for the roses.
We are always trying to do better every day. We're trying to step our game up, and it is, like, again, even with going to college, it is still tough trying to find the right job and trying to find a job that makes you feel like you're not even at a job.
Yeah, and not only that, now a lot of people that are going to college, back when our parents went to college and came out, there was jobs so everywhere.
Jobs, yeah.
Nowadays, it doesn't even matter if you have a college degree.
And you kind of, the thing is, I say it like this, the thing is, you need to have a college degree to pump gas, apparently. It's like, why? What? For what?
And then a lot of places now, it's good that you have a college degree, but they want you to have that experience in that field.
Yeah.
So it's just trouble. Let's just put it that
All right. Moving on now. Now, I again, we get serious sometimes because sometimes I feel like we need to push the issue. Okay, so that's all that is. This is our chat, and I haven't really talked to her about that stuff. And I decided,
he just kind of throws it out
I felt
at me.
like this morning, like, it was hitting me hard. Like, I need to talk to people because there's so many people that's more followers than leaders, and I know you got to have a little bit of both, and you always have to have, because hype man is a sport, so
yeah.
that'd be like shining for me, like, okay, yeah, hype me up, okay, I love it. Matter of
That
fact,
he does.
why you hyping me
a
up?
little too much.
Yeah, why you hyping me up? Hype me up a little more and go subscribe to my page right now.
Oh, Lord.
YouTube, Sunday Morning Coffee Talk. Let's go. All right, so I want to say this, man.
Okay.
Airbnb.
Oh.
No, for real. All right, so I've been in a couple Airbnbs, and you know, they're not like super expensive. Sometimes they can be if it's like a whole house or something, but it's a place where you go and people are renting out their own places, and sometimes it's like it could be like an apartment building. I've been in Virginia Beach where they had one setup that was an apartment building, and they made it into a hotel because everyone was like, "Yeah, we'll sell into this." And it's pretty nice. Like inside, it's, you know, they got the laundry place and the kitchen all in one because again, it was just an old apartment that they're renting out. So I like some Airbnb. You know, there has been some incidents where people have tried to camera people inside the Airbnb, and that's kind of weird. That's what makes it a little bit different than a hotel. There's always some creeps out there, you know that.
Yeah.
But they're now coming up with this new idea because it's time for the racism to stop. I don't know why it started, but it's time for the racism to stop.
Agreed.
It's very disrespectful, but to the minorities, okay, I wouldn't have a problem. My name and everything would not have a problem signing into an Airbnb.
Oh, yeah, John Smith.
John Smith, there it is. It's so typical. Literally,
Very.
my name is on every phone, electronic or whatever.
Very.
You know, Captain John Smith, Pocahontas, all that kind of stuff. Man, laughing on up. Ha ha. But if you were to go, you might be able to pull it off. You actually have a white name. Now, here's the thing. When you go to sign in, they're going to ask you for your name, and they're going to ask you for your phone number and stuff. And when they see your name and it sounds a little bit ethnic, a little bit of a value of minority, they actually are. There's a lot of people that are saying, nah, I don't want to sell this person because maybe that minority right there, you know, black kids, white, black kids, Hispanics, they're going to trash my house, they're going to be smoking up. I don't know of a lot of people that just go out and just do that on purpose. I mean, and that's not a minority thing, that's an everybody thing. Anybody could do that.
What was it like when we were on the...
Have you ever partied with a white boy? I'm trying to tell you, we go in and do some dumb stuff. Let's go sled riding off the roof. Huh? Well, it's because you're already drinking on top of one, so why not? Now, you want to rent something out to me? I mean, I would think you would rather rent it out to somebody that, like her, that actually cares about your apartment, instead of me. Then, well, damage is done. Let's go.
Pretty much.
So, what they're going to do now, I think it's in Arizona that they're starting it, or Arkansas. I can't remember what state it is, but they're going to be doing it where they start a 2-year trial, and they have it where you only show your initials when you sign up. So then they don't know, and they can't retract and say, we can't rent to you. So I mean, I think that's pretty cool. Just take. Cool. I know it sounds messed up, but we gotta start somewhere. Please say that.
We do have to start somewhere. We can't just, because you have to have a starting point.
Gotta have something to snowball effect. At least media is trying. Okay, think about that. I know that it's horrible that we gotta go through this every day of our life. That minorities somehow are just taken advantage of, and you know, there's too much white supremacy out there that are trying to take over nonstop. Oh no, they can't run this. You know what? They said that about women, and I'm trying to tell you what. It is a little difficult with women when they want something, they want it right now. Like I wanna be taken care of, and then you got the other one that it's like they switch sides here. I want to be taken care of, but I don't want to be taken care of. I want to be independent. So it's like you're trying to figure stuff out, but we do that in life all the time. We always try to figure our life out, and we try to figure out, do we want to do we want to be in the next step? Because some people can't be in that level at all. They fold under pressure.
That is true.
But for women, think about that. voting rights and I'm going way back, but things where you're not just cleaning anymore. You're actually on the field doing the same job that men are doing.
Yeah.
And that right there is a big accomplishment.
It is.
Like it's crazy how that worked out. So let's keep it moving. Minorities should have never been a thing. Let's say that. It should have never been a thing.
No, but it is.
It's so crazy. So again, you got to start somewhere. So if it's that we're going to start by doing our initials instead of our whole name, so then you don't know who you're renting to. Hey, we applaud you. We
That's
really
right.
do, for real. I like that idea. I really do.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So, and I mean, you could be like the baby. His name is actually like Jonathan Kirk. Like that right there, he could use that name instead of using the alias. Because I ain't renting to the baby, but I rent to Jonathan. Okay, cool. Let's do this. You see, baby. He decided that he was gonna pull a fan. It was like on the 7th when he did his show. He pulled a fan on stage. A random person. This girl, thick and all. She come on and she had this like leggings, and he had a match, like a bed, a full-on bed, and he was laid down, like this, stretched out for his act, and he just let her dry hump. I mean, for real. She was backing it up. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, that woman, that woman right there was happy. She was satisfied with that.
I mean,
she gave him a full-on dry hump.
Hey, when you get,
I know it's cold outside.
I know, but opportunity was knocking on her door. She answered it.
Shit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, she took that.
She did.
Woo.
No, I do have to. Wow. I do have to say this though. Because we didn't get to talk about it last week because it happened after the fact. America's all-time TV dad.
Yeah.
I gotta talk about that.
I mean, the grandma.
Betty White, yes.
And the dad.
Well, and this is another thing.
Who's the next one? I don't want to say it, but...
No, and that's what I want to talk about. So, Bob Saget, may he rest in peace. I know that us 80s, 90s kids, like...
Okay, so look, one thing before you say this. What is that one thing that you remember him from? See, we grew up... and
Full House.
Okay, Full House, what else? Oh, keep going.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
What else?
What else? Well, he was on Fuller House. He was on stand-up comedy with Drew Carey.
And it's funny is that his stand-up comedy is actually very dirty.
It's
raunchy.
out there.
It's raunchy.
I
mean, he's talking about the Olsen twins and all that guy. It gets raunchy and crazy. It's like, wait a minute, that's a different guy than what you watch. But
yeah,
apparently he was always said to be a good guy. But I remember on Pat Bate, he stood up and said, "I suck for coke." And what?
Oh yeah,
What?
Right.
What are you talking about? I was done. Wait a minute. Let me rewind this piece. Okay, and I also remember him because I used to go to my mom's for lunch, and now I'm getting her daughters to watch it, especially her oldest. She yells at me all the time. But watching How I Met Your Mother, he was a narrator.
He was narrator on there.
And I mean it's like he actually went through generations, and that's just like Betty White,
She was loved by him.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so on TikTok, there is actually two theories. One where God didn't take Betty White. Betty White went and said, "No, we're not doing this no more. This is done. No more. 2022 needs to be better."
The thing is, and she should have lived until 100. I'm so upset that she didn't.
Before.
Yeah.
1 week before.
And that's when
Literally.
Bob Saget went. Like there was, and again, it was all natural causes with them. They're still thinking, they haven't did the total biopsy. But with Bob Saget, they seen, you know, he did text his daughter before, and he said he's about to go to this show. You
Which
know.
daughter?
I can't remember what her name was, but he did text one of his daughters and said that he was going to the show when he was in Florida, and the way that he was, you know, lying, it was like he didn't have like a bad rest, but it was like maybe he had a heart attack. That's kind of where it looked to be.
Gotcha.
But I mean, all natural causes for both of them, and you know, God rest his soul.
And then here's another one. This is where, and I cannot remember his real name to save the life of me. But you'll get it once I say this. America's world famous teacher.
Feeney?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking he's going to be next, so we need to protect him.
I never thought about that.
Because
that
you
was
think
a good
about
observation.
it. America's grandma, Betty White. America's dad, Bob Saget.
Mm-hmm.
America's teacher.
I mean, yeah, it was like teacher and granddad because he was the neighbor of.
Yes. So it's like we have to protect him. We have to protect Mr. Feeney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys know how that is right there,
Yeah, we gotta protect him.
Boy Meets World is what she's talking about. If you guys are too young to know.
Yeah. If you don't know who Mr. Feeney is, y'all too young.
Yeah. I remember I was dating a girl and she said something about she couldn't watch that show because it was like racist or something. I was like, what are you talking about?
There's no racist whatsoever. None.
That was actually they had it was weird because when I started rewatching it probably about 2 months ago. Because Disney has it.
Yep.
And I started rewatching
Evelyn was starting to get into it.
Yeah, I started rewatching it, and I realized the things that was it did it to me then, like when I watched it growing up. But it's like the things they were talking about was in the issue that I was living today, like what I was living through. I was literally like when I was watching it back then, it was like the school issues and all that kind of stuff, and how to maneuver and be a better person. That was, you know, mold you. But when I was growing up, you know, now I gotta find something new in my life, you know, something that's more grown up TV, you know, and I'm not sitting there watching cartoons and all that kind of stuff now. So when I'm watching it, you know, at random, my son was talking to me crazy like the kids on the show and saying stuff about running away, and like wait a minute, talking that silly stuff. It was happening in a show. Yeah. And I'm like, what?
You kind of go back. It's like,
how does this work?
It's like when you're
it's
growing
not
up and
even airing
watch.
no more.
Yeah, you grow up and watch it, and like as a kid, you're going through the same thing they're going through, and now you rewatch it as an adult, and
now
as
you're
a parent,
watching it as a parent on there,
and you're like,
it's still happening.
Yeah, like
the morals are still there.
It's still there. It's crazy how that works. Where you can relate as a kid, and then as a parent, you're like,
that's their next thing. It works like Bible work, you know.
That is true, though.
That's real.
That is true.
Like it's always gonna be.
Look, guys sitting like you in a car. No, we're not in a car. We're not in a car. No.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
You know, no, for real, it's cold outside today. We're waiting for a snow blizzard to come through.
Yeah, and I can't drive in it.
Yep.
I don't do snow. I'll play in it. That's about it. If I don't have anywhere to go, but if I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I used to play it but now it's like I'm looking outside as I'm doing my music. I'm looking outside and I'm like, oh, those kids, they have icicles hanging down from their nose. I'm good. Like let me get the heat, bro. I don't know about that.
I just want to stay inside.
Yeah, because now it's like as soon as you go outside, it's all fun and games, and then you're wet.
And then you're just like, oh. Or when you just step outside, like you're like, okay, I'm ready. You're all bundled up and everything. You step outside and you get that burst of cold air.
Think about that. You gotta come inside, put your clothes in the dryer or whatever whatever it is that you want to do. Normally we just throw them in a corner or whatever. Everything is wet and everything, so you gotta change your clothes, and it happens all over again. You know, kids they want to come in, they want to go back. Like
come in, have some hot chocolate.
Yeah,
and
hot chocolate. Yeah, they'll do the hot chocolate, and then they get into a TV show, and I'm still like super drenched, and I'm like, I don't want to change my clothes, cause I'm gonna go back out. Oh, whoa! I changed my mind. I don't go back out now.
And then you change your clothes. Okay, I'm ready to go back out now.
Yeah, like wait, and I just took my boots off. You know, it's too much time. But they went from like 6 to 12. I did hear at one point it could be up to like 18 inches, and then the way it forms maybe it's not gonna be. And then all of a sudden it's 3 to 6. Now it's 4 to 6. It's going down.
Last I heard it was 9, or checked. That was last night.
Yeah.
It was up to 9. So. But still, I ain't driving.
MLK happening tomorrow. It's where we're gonna celebrate MLK Day.
I am excited.
Yeah. So, how do you celebrate Martin Luther King Day?
Well, usually I don't go to work, but
yeah, you get to work.
I have to.
I'm gonna chill out.
You have fun with that.
Yeah. I don't really know how to celebrate Martin Luther King. I mean, we can talk about him and stuff, but we don't have the kids right now. Yeah, I'm okay. Y'all go.
We're not talking about that. I'm so upset.
I'm not mad at all. Y'all go and do your thing.
No, I'm mad, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Oh, and okay, so last week we were saying, all of us were sick. We're all feeling better now, but there was a TikTok that I seen that would help with chest congestion and whatnot. What you do is you cut up onions in half, put them in boiling water, let them boil, take the onions out, and in that water you put a little bit of honey, let it cool, put a little bit of honey, and then you drink it. That make it like, yeah.
Yeah, put Vicks on your feet. Alright, so now you're talking about the COVID. I don't know. There is different forms of COVID. There's like three different types right now. Oh, 4. There you go. Keep
COVID-19, Delta,
Flurona,
and then the
Omicron. Yeah, no, it's not Omicron.
I know.
Omicron. So the Omicron is not actually like COVID. I think that's literally I don't know why they name it as COVID, because it's not really COVID. It's like a breaking off of something that COVID has, and it's mutating. That's all this is, and that's like a small dusting compared to what it could be. Now I'm hearing that maybe cannabis could be your option. I don't condone kids doing that, because I have some friends that want to pass around the old blunt, and they think that it's okay for their kids to be doing that at age 13, 14, something. I'll be like, huh? You're not my friend no more. I need to go over that. I don't understand what you're doing with that, but it's said that it might help fight off stuff off your lungs. So that might be a solution if you're old enough. CBD, cannabis, the whole 9. 420, come early. It might be your time to start something new. Celebrate. It's legalized now. So could it be? We don't really know, but it could be possible. How many people do you know right now? Do they smoke or not? Like I'm talking about weed, not no cigarettes, no e-cigs and all that. I'm saying, do they smoke cannabis, or do they eat brownies that are special? Do they, and are they sick? Have they been sick, knowing that they have taken this? Let me know. Please let me know. I'm not planning to condone that at all.
No.
Not for any reason. I just want to know. We always want to know these different remedies and stuff like that, and what to support and what not to support. But
let us know.
Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? So you don't have to blow out your spot if you don't want to tell people that you smoke weed. Not. We just want to know. Inbox us, like say, no, I have some friends and I've realized like they smoke and eat special brownies and cake, and they've never had symptoms. I kind of want to know.
I'd be curious.
Yep. I'm curious yours when it comes to some of that. Like, wait a minute. It's interesting though. And then after I'm done that, you showed me something that I really, really want to go to. Like, so bad. Is it done or not? I didn't read onto that, but the Krabby Patty shop. They actually make. So is it done now, or is it?
What do you mean done?
Is it done? And they built it and everything. Or?
It was built. The pig. Did you read it?
I know. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's built and everything. There's pictures of whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to go down to Houston, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, to see this place, like, is that...
Well, I guess I know what
Is the Krabby Patty, like a salmon cake, or is it like a burger, or what?
I want to know.
I want to know these things. Like, they even had the chum bucket type of stuff on there, too, like drinks and that's all, like...
So, before I sent that to him, I was with my girls, and I was scrolling through, and I seen it, and Adriana seen it on my phone, and she's like, Krusty Krab? Krusty Krab? I want to go.
I really
go?
want to go there.
So,
like,
I guess that's going to be our next family vacation.
That needs to be, like, we need to go there immediately. Like, I like to go there. Like, are you kidding me?
Okay, I guess that's
our
our next family vacation.
Like, why don't we ever have, like, we have, like, decent restaurants here and there, but why don't we have anything fun and entertaining?
The only thing that we really have fun around here that's entertaining would probably be, what? Massanutten? Wolf Lodge?
No, here. Like, you're saying, where do we have here?
Nothing.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Apple Land.
Apple Land.
Go-karts, batty cages, and stuff.
That are all beat up.
And you know what? You have yet to take me over there.
Where?
Apple Land. I haven't done the go-karts or anything like that, just saying.
You don't want to. Hurt your back. I don't know what they be doing there. So. Seriously, it's like a bumpy ride. Like, y'all have no smooth surface. It's weird. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to bring them down on it, but I mean, smooth it out a little bit, bud. Or maybe it's the wheels.
I don't know.
It's like it's like they have like boulders for wheels, like your Flintstone in it. There ain't no bumps on the road. Like, what is happening?
Maybe people wanted to feel like they were in the Flintstones.
Yeah, what hurt my back? There's a reason why we don't go there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the batting cages, that's pretty fun. It really is.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. Never done that either.
I wouldn't be surprised if the ball curves and hits you. Oh, wait a minute.
That's why Mom and Dad would never take me, because they said the ball would hit you and you would throw the bat and say, "I'm done. I got her."
Oh, you don't want you want to keep that bat in the hand in case it does again, because you got to get out of the cage. No, they come down. They don't hit you. You got to step in the box and hit it correctly. But they're pretty accurate. Sometimes it goes like it smooths down like a slider. But I mean, it's how you play baseball. So I was never mad about that. I hate it that if you don't wear gloves, like if you go with a friend and they say let's go here and you don't have your batting gloves. Oh my goodness, it hurts so bad after about 15 good swings and hits. Like say you're going to the 90, 90 miles an hour fastball, and you're swinging and you're hitting. I'm trying to tell you that thing it stings a little bit, But if you have the gloves on, it because otherwise it's like you get these like blisters and it pulls off. You know how that feels. That's what happens after about 15 of those hits. Yeah. I mean, there was softballs to baseballs. That's what they do. But that's fun. I think that is. They do have a driving range type thing. I've never done that. Never done that for I think that I would be good at driving range. But honestly, I've never done that. Even going through Virginia Beach, and we always pass that big. What is that place called?
Which one?
The big driving range, like where you're seeing like stories of people.
Oh, Top Golf.
Is it Top Golf? Is that what
it
is?
Yeah. There's one in Leesburg. I want to take you to that one.
Well, that's what I said. That's where they have one at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's smaller, but I mean, I want to be on top, and I want to see how far I can hit.
We do the one in Leesburg. That one's fun.
I have one right here.
Do they have the heaters things and whatnot?
You got a heater. What do you need that for? We're going outside.
Exactly.
All right, so, let's say it. Netflix is raising the prices again.
Why?
I don't know. Now, see, we get away with it, but hey, maybe it's a good thing for them, because how many people have our account? Woo! You just had my son hook up his phone the other day, didn't you?
And the PlayStation.
Yeah, it just keeps going on and on. So, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. but we went from like $10.99 to $15. Now it's looking like $19.99, so it's gonna be $20 a month for the premium. And
at this point, it's like with all the streams we have, whatnot, Hulu, Disney, Netflix.
No, I still don't. We still don't add up to what people
get
buy
for cable.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we get more, and also we can go back. You know, so like TiVo, you have to keep. You know, you overfill that thing. So
yeah. Again, once it's
it is
full,
what it is. Yeah. I love me some Shameless. That's the show that I've been rewatching over and over now, and because you gotta have something to fall asleep to, and I love me some Shameless. I just love it. Like, I can't watch it with the kids around, but you know.
Well, no, the one that I'm rewatching now is Walking Dead, but I like my Gilmore Girls. I like. You know what I was mad about is that Netflix took off Pretty Little Liars. I just finished watching that, but I had to do it on my Amazon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you still watching that? Yeah, I hated that they took away Haven. That was, I know that's it's not like an old show, but that was like 2015. I loved that show.
Well,
there was a time that I hated because it was like it stopped at a certain season and they didn't bring it back. So if it was 2015, it was like 2018 when they finally put the very last part of the season. Like, so there was like, you know, all 8 of them was on there, and then the 9th one, it didn't show up for like 2 years. I don't know why they did it. And then all of a sudden, 2 years later, they come out and they expire it. Like, they got rid of it. And I'm like, come on, stop doing this to me.
Hey, it's shows that you guys really love watching over and over again, and then they just...
Yeah, like come on.
Stop.
It's like, you gotta add more. Well, add more space to whatever it is that you're doing.
Exactly. That's all you gotta do.
See what I'm at? I mean, just, you know what? Just put it on my thing where it's like a download situation, because I want to keep watching that.
Well, with the download thing, whatchamacallit, with my Amazon Prime thing, the TV, you can do that. Of course, you have to purchase the season,
that's what I said. I don't want to do that. I don't want to purchase. I'm already buying into subscription. Like,
yeah, but once you buy it once, that's it. You have it.
But I don't want it. I don't want to like that. I want just I don't want to go back to resorting to DVDs. Who goes out there right now and does Redbox?
Oh yeah, good point.
You're right. Who does Redbox anymore? I don't personally know anybody that even uses their DVD player. Some of you kids might not even know what a DVD player is.
Well, I know with the girls, they started out, you know, the TV that had the combo, the DVD player and VCR.
Yeah, I used to, because ours was the VCR and the combo and TV.
Oh, let's do this. I know we have, like, kids that watch us or whatever. Do y'all know what a VCR player is?
Yeah.
Do you know?
You know what they mean when they rewind it before returning? Or get that fee?
Or make sure you have it back by this set time.
Oh, Redbox. See, that's the thing. Redbox gets you every time.
It has to be. What was it, like 9 o'clock or something?
Well, there was. I don't know. It was 20. No.
Midnight.
Yeah, I mean, you had the 24 hours, but it was just the next day. But every day you have it. It's just $1. Come on now, it's just $1. Well, that just $1 becomes
$20.
I don't want to return it. No, I want to return it. And okay,
well,
after so I'm gonna go tonight. I'm gonna get that DVD. I'm gonna get it tonight, and you come home. Ah, shoot. Okay, so are you want to watch it again? Okay, that's last night. It's like $30 later, and then you gotta call them up and tell them, hey, here's the thing. Something happened to it, whatever, and you can sometimes talk them down out of that. And, you know.
Yeah. Well, and then I went to a point. At a certain point, they were charging you so much. I think it was the value of the movie that you rented or whatever. They just gave it to you.
It was almost like a value and $5 extra.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. There you go.
It was something like that because you already paid late fees, but it's no, you bought it. You're good.
There you go.
Okay.
There is that.
But I don't know of anybody myself that actually does that at Redbox anymore, but
I don't either. They're still out there.
Alright, so good news. Good news here.
Okay.
Your favorite poet?
My Aunt Angelou.
Maya Angelou is on a quarter.
She a quarter?
Oh yeah, she's on a quarter.
Woohoo!
That's it again.
I want one of those quarters
Amazing.
and put it in a custom frame. That's what I want to do.
Now,
What?
again, we have to start somewhere.
That is true. Very true.
An author named by Brittany Cooper.
Okay.
Apparently, she sees a little bit different. So, if you guys know this artist, or not artist, I've said she's an author, you'll find out that she has this thing, something to say. She says, I don't need black women likeness on coins or bills. I just need justice. Don't put black women on money. Put money on black women. I did that at a strip club. You still wasn't happy.
Okay, so this is what I have to say about that right there. You know, being a black woman. There are black women out there that, well, women in general, but right now we're speaking about black women. There are some black women out there that you can never satisfy.
No.
They're never happy. Ever. I am not that way. But, and then you have the other women that are like, hey, gotta start somewhere. That is a good start. That's how I feel.
Take down all the stuff that remind you of slavery and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
There's some history behind it that you leave it up and say, well, that right there is the person that beat us, and then it makes someone work harder not to be in that predicament.
Exactly.
And then there's people like, well, let's just take it all the way down and not remember it all. Like, let's just get rid of history. There's so much truth to both of it, but again, don't put likenesses of the faces on money, but put the money on me. Again, vixens, I was doing my thing. Was you happy then? I mean,
No.
the thing is, it's your character, you're going out there and you're speaking that. And if you don't know who Brittany Cooper is, her latest book that she wrote was Feminist AF. And
Okay.
yeah,
I
do agree with a lot of stuff that she does say.
Yeah. That I'm gonna.
But
have to
there's
disagree.
something that there's a twist to that I'm thinking, why would you mention that on Twitter? Like, don't do that. Think about this, that it's a start. Like, you have somebody. Matter of fact, where's Obama on bills? We need him on some dollar bills. I don't care. Put him somewhere where it's memorable. Instead of putting all this, take the bad stuff down. Put memorable things. Like, and now we have bad things and good things. They need to attract to each other. Okay?
Exactly.
Remember where we was, and now how
we're
we
gonna move forward.
No, but where we at now?
That is true.
Think about that.
That is true.
Put some Obama on one of the one of those rock at the, what is that place called?
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
He does need to be up there.
Think about that. I know it seems like it's too late and that just define the laws of history, but put him somewhere. He made history. Remember they was talking about like there was people making fun and saying that like they need to have Trump up there. For what? For what? For causing riots? I mean, we're going to end up taking it down anyway.
Pretty much.
What did he do?
Honestly, though, Barack Obama, he needs to be up there. First African American president. That's history, right there. Done.
I'm just saying.
That's all. Yeah.
No.
We need that.
Because I mean, a lot of people they don't really understand. They don't understand the whole ideas of political standpoints. Like our governor, God forbid, wearing blackface and all that kind of stuff. So how do we re-elect him? Well, that was in his past, and whatever we forgave him, I did not forgive him. But I'm saying, public, they forgave him. Here's the issue that drops in the end. If you knew him, he'd be the type of person that you understand that he's actually Republican, and he's running as a Democrat. Look how that works. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch him. You'll see that he actually reforms to things that Republicans say, and he's like slowly peeking it in, like, let me slide that in there, because that's why Republicans vote for him. They know that he's pushing those rights. And then Democrats vote for him because, oh, well, he's the Democratic Party. Oh, okay.
Sure.
He legalized weed and stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, now that's the Democrat Party right there. Yes! Let's do that. Let's go! But if you know how that really worked, the standpoint is, you started somewhere, as started from the bottom right here, like you did something and you made something out of this. Don't retract by saying something negative to having some positivity in your life. Every time that you get something positive at any point in time, doesn't matter what your gift is, you got something positive. How did you react to that positivity? Did you go negative to it because you feel some type of way? Or did you actually say, you know what, my gratitude, thank you. Thank Jesus once in a while, instead of saying, oh my God, I can't stand this. Because again, if you keep on, the law of attraction, if you keep on saying, oh well, let's push this aside, I can't stand that this keeps happening to me and all that kind of stuff, guess what? It's never going to happen again. It won't happen. It won't keep building anything. Like that avalanche, it's done. It's out of the picture. So, can you think about this? Every time something good happens to you, can you actually push forward and say, well, that happened, maybe something else would happen good. Have you ever thought about this? When you say something that happens is bad, and you're like, okay, what else is going to happen?
What else can go wrong?
Watch what else is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
10 times worse.
That's right.
It takes so much positivity to make more positivity, but if you keep traveling in that right direction, you're literally going to find a path that you actually want to be in. Think about that.
You got nothing but good stuff today, huh?
I'm trying to tell you, I'm filled with hope. Like, I'm okay. Like, I don't know. I think God has spoke to me so much this week, and I'm just giving you the message back. I'm praising Him all day long. So
planting the seed.
I'm planting the seed. The whole tree is growing. Boy, it's growing fruits that I ain't never tasted before.
But no, I want to talk about this because it is coming up.
Okay.
Next month.
What is it?
Black History Month.
Yeah.
I feel like we need more than a month, but again, going back to what you said, we gotta start somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and we did have finally Juneteenth as a holiday now.
It's actually when is Juneteenth? Here we go.
When is it?
19th?
Yes.
Yeah. Because last year I said the 15th. I don't know what. I don't even know where that
came from. And I thought it was the 18th, but I was closer than you were, so.
Yeah.
But so, anyways.
Juneteenth is June 19th. And if you don't know what it is, go for it. Tell them.
Tell them?
Yeah, go ahead and tell them what it is.
Basically our 4th of July.
Ain't no basically. It's the 4th of July for minority.
That is. 1865.
For real, I honestly, I did not know anything about Juneteenth or any of that kind of stuff, because growing up, but it took me until I seen a show called Blackish, and they had it on the show, and I had to look it up. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that existed. I really didn't.
I knew about it, but we never really celebrated growing up.
Guys, okay, so with me, I didn't know there was a black anthem. You know there's a black anthem?
That I know.
Yeah. See, there are some things that I am now starting to unwind and know, even though I should have known before.
Yeah.
So these are the type of things that we're going to be talking about definitely in February.
Yes, and we are, if y'all watched us last year, we had our Black History Trivia Month, or trivia game.
I'm pretty sure, was that a tie? Or
no, I won.
Whatever.
I won because I tripped you up on my bonus question.
Okay.
So there's that. But anyways, we're going to bring that back. And I am creating some new merchandise for Black History Month. And starting next week will be the first Sunday morning coffee talk that I am going to wear one of my shirts.
Shirts, you say hoodies, right?
Yes,
They're
hoodies.
hoodies.
They are hoodies.
Now, if you wanted a shirt or something custom
make
made,
it.
we can do that too.
Yes, but I'm gonna throughout Black History Month.
Please stop telling her to make cups, though, guys. Don't do it no more. I'm trying to tell you.
He hates it.
There's just too many cups, like. And
you know the cups I'm
hey,
working
babe,
on.
Babe, can you come bed? And she's still making cups.
But you know what? Now you know how I feel when you're working on your music. Hey, you coming to bed soon? I'm going to bed. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so
3-4
guys,
hours
have you
later.
ever, if you don't know anything about working on music, you know that you need to be up non-stop. Like, we don't get sleep. There's no sleep. You sleep right at your desk, bud.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a whole desk that just there's a lot of work that needs to be done here and there.
So you have your desk, I got mine. I gotta work my magic.
I just got my new computer. Everything is almost programmed the way it's supposed to be, because you got to get it the way you had it before, or otherwise once somebody comes in and start asking for, let's make a beat or something simple, all right, and I don't have the stuff that you got to be prepared.
You do.
You got to have all the instruments that you're looking for. Everything has to be in hand.
That way
there's no scrolling and searching when someone is ready to work. They're
you gotta be ready to.
Yeah. So now it's like at this point, if you come over, I definitely got to have an instrument in hand and ready to go. Like, all right, what are we playing? What melody? What key? And give me something.
Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting to do that. So next Sunday will be the first time that you guys get to see one of my new hoodies.
Guys, I have seen them. Yeah, and I'm in love with them. Like they are really nice.
He's in awe.
Yeah. I need one too.
Well, you gotta let me know which one you want. So.
Yeah. So think about who is your favorite person that and minority that you could. It doesn't have to just be black either. Like African American. It could be Spanish. It could be. I mean, think how many minorities is there? Indian. There's. If you're a different color, I mean, just think about it, even Asian. Like, there's something that we could do for you. I mean, we could put somebody with some quotes, and we'll look them up and try to figure out what else can we put on this thing and make it realistic for you. I seen it in Martin's yesterday. It was actually. There was this really cool mask. Like I was really hype about this mask. The person who was ringing us up, his mask had a
with the
zipper.
zipper?
I was like, oh snap! Like, wait a minute. I've never seen that before. After all these people that say stupid stuff about how do I get my and I gotta take it off and
zip.
That's pretty cool. I'm not eating a whole burger with a zip mask. That's kind of weird.
Or like a chili dog or something like that.
I'm not putting a wiener in my mouth. But if you want to you have a straw and you're sucking down some water or a good beverage, man, that's my thing right there. Yeah, and that's dope. I'm totally hyped to it. Like I'm hit.
So you want to find one of those, is what you're saying?
I mean, I guess. So. I do need you to make me something with my company logo, because I'm actually I stopped with the mask and all that for a while. Now I'm starting to go back to it. So see me with a mask on. Mind your business, okay? I just don't want to get sick. I don't know. Honestly, there's so much joking going on about the different coronaviruses and how it spreads. I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe
I don't think a whole lot of people understand it, but at the same time, we're trying to do our part to be safe.
Yep, the shots and all. We're vaccinated. I'll tell you that. I'm vaccinated. I need to get my booster shot because I have never done that yet. But again, I don't want to be sick. Like, I don't know what it is that I got to do to not be sick, but I'm going to try to do what it takes to not be sick.
Exactly.
I don't like being sick. Period.
That's it. Nobody likes being sick.
I do fight off things a lot faster, and I'm a fighter when it comes to being sick.
He is.
I do, like, I've been in so much danger of like going to high temperatures, like when I was younger and stuff, and still pulling out of it. I don't know how, but I did. And I mean, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be beside no toilet throwing. That's gross. Hey, just thinking about it's gross. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm doing what I need to do. So if it's protecting myself.
So what I need to do is get some custom masks for work.
Oh yeah. See, and it's funny is because my boss still hadn't asked me that, and I don't understand. But I'm not going to say too much about it. I made this really, really good. Like it's an awesome cup. Okay.
Should I go get it?
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
Okay.
She made this awesome cup, and
he was very picky.
Yeah, because I wanted this thing to be like super nice. Like this is my company. Like it's not my company, but this is the company I work for, and I love working there. Honestly, I do. I wanted to do something. I waited for my boss to say something so I can mention that somebody had given me this cup for like a couple of dollars or whatever. I thought about saying, like if you ask me, where'd you get that at? I don't know, Lowe's, Home Depot, Toys R Us, I don't know. Toys R Us? What are you talking about, son? I'm waiting for him to ask me that question so I can just come up with something. Now I need to make the mask because I'm going to work with the mask and I'm going to make something. And again, if you know my company right there that I work for, look at that artwork, like the pieces that are falling down. And I mean, right there, like that shows you. I mean that
again, pain.
That's a hit right there.
In my butt.
When I say something's a hit, that means that it is worth buying. She made that cup for me, and I'm so proud of it. Like I go to work every morning with that cup in hand with my cup of coffee. It's so good, and it keeps forever. I love the how you say that? Contigo or
Contigo.
Contigo.
So,
I love that brand.
Basically, yeah. He loves that brand.
Yeah, you go to Walmart, you get that cup.
Yes.
Get her to do. I mean, it's like, see, it's not like a sticker. It's like glossy.
That's epoxy for you.
Yeah, epoxy, and I hate epoxy. I hate that stuff.
But look at that shine.
I do love how it came out.
Now with that look, like the smoke look or whatever on the cup, I was trying to convince him for me to use one of the other stainless steels that I have, and I could make that look. He's like, nah.
I don't want a stainless steel or nothing.
That is a stainless steel cup, just so you know.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not the same. Like no, seriously, that cup with whatever you about to show me, like there's a like. Can I show that one?
Yeah.
Like something like this. This is not the same. Look at the leading and the way it's made. It's not the same. I just wanted this. That was my main thing. I wanted a cup like this where it's the twist on seal. I gotta have it like that. If I don't, it doesn't last all day. I need an all day thing. Like I need it. So there's that. Yep. You put literally like it's a full, like if you have a Keurig, it's a full cup plus a half. Man, I mean it lasts me all day for real. And the heat of it stays warm for a good 14 hours. And I mean warm, hot. Like, well, still burning my tongue like hours later. But I needed that right there. That's what I wanted. And she custom made that thing for me. Again, now the next thing is a mask. I want a mask with this right here printed on it. Matter of fact, we might even put the phone number to that right on my face. Go ahead.
Okay, done and done.
It's gonna be funny because he goes, wait, where? Okay.
So one side the logo, the other side.
Exactly, I'm gonna get my paycheck. He's gonna be handed out. I'm finally gonna. I'm waiting for him. I'm finally gonna ask, where'd you get that? And I have to be prepared. So whatever I say, I know I should be saying it, and I think that's where I'm gonna go with. I thought it was gonna be funny, you know, low home view, whatever. I'm gonna mention one of his other companies, his competitions or so. Oh, they make them, huh? I thought that was like a support thing. I don't know. So then he goes and calls that person, and why are you selling my? I don't understand. Why are you profiting off of? I'm not gonna stop him, not whatsoever. I'm just gonna let him keep rolling.
And then when he comes back to you and says they don't have any.
Oh, I'm just playing. I was playing. No, we make those items. just to see him. Are you serious? Like, I was on the phone for a couple. Like, I was mad. Well, that's you.
This one.
No, I do. The person that runs our company, Faisal, he's the all-time favorite boss / owners. Like, I appreciate everything. I honestly do, bottom of my heart. I appreciate everything he has done. He has taught me. Sometimes you're just around somebody and you know that they're just that well of a person to go out of their way to help you. Like, I'm so grateful. Honestly, I am. And I've learned so much from him of being humble and just realizing that it's always going to work out. Like, whatever it is, you're going to work it out. You know, people they wonder why, you know, why does he start us out so low when we start? Because he wanted to know how you actually work. Are you gonna can he trust you? Yeah, are you gonna? And I've built up from that. You know,
you've been there what, 6 years? 6, 7 years?
It's been a while. Like, surreal. Like, it might be close going. Yeah, it's going on 7 or 8 years now. I love it. Like, that's my first job, and then I come home and I'm engineer, like, literally fix computers, and I run music production, nonstop, super dad. It's a whole job. But again, I appreciate that stuff. Like, a lot of people cannot say that about their jobs.
No, they cannot.
They cannot. So, I'm saying thank you. But I'm gonna mess with him because that's what I do. I don't.
That's just him.
That's
if
literally
y'all know
just
him,
me.
yeah.
I mess with people. I make sure that you know that if I like you at any point in time, I mess with you. Like, I literally go to whatever standpoint that I gotta go to make some kind of joke or gesture that makes you like, oh my god, are you serious? Like,
so you must really like me, huh?
Yeah, I mess with you so much.
24/7, nonstop.
There's things that I think about. How can I wake up and make her mad today? How can I do it?
I honestly feel like you like seeing me mad.
Yeah, it's kind of funny sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it's funny because I know yesterday you woke up and it was like moody. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. I just felt like you were in a mood. Like, you were cleaning the house. I finally got up and I was like, why is she talking to me like that? Who did this? Why did you? Oh my god. Okay, listen. Listen. And I was in mumbling mode because I just woke up. I mean, there's a lot of times that I talk low. Sometimes I talk low under my breath because I'm saying something messed up. But there's other times where I think that I'm actually talking loud and I'm not. Or I'm talking somewhat like a legit voice for being inside. And she's talking, asking me a question, and then asking me again and again. And I'm like,
I can't hear him. You know,
like, oh my goodness.
See how
she's still talking. Like, she's going and going, and I'm like, if you stop talking, you would hear me say this. Like, there's no disrespect. I can't take it no more. You're doing too much. Yeah, I got the relationship. She's doing too much. But I appreciate everything. She does too.
Thank you.
So,
I appreciate you.
So, again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please go right now and subscribe. Hit that button on the notifications. Let's go. I just need you to get me up to 50 subscribers. That's it. We got, like, I don't even know, 30 more? We need 30 more people at least. If you got more, bring them. Please.
Share.
Let me know right now. Can you please go share it? Sunday Morning Coffee Talk on YouTube. It's there. Go to Google and you'll see the whole thing. Hashtag John and Lindsay. Hashtag Sunday Morning Coffee Talk. Please go right now. Go subscribe. Even if you watch it on TikTok, go subscribe on YouTube so we can go live, or get me on live, so that we can spread the joy. And also, I know that we'll be on both, but can you listen up, because as soon as we hit 50 subscribers, $50 gift card will be in your hands as soon as we hit it. And the next, maybe we should do it. So every time we hit 50, we throw out a $50 gift card.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think that's exactly where I'm gonna go. So if it's 50, I do have 50. If we go to 100, I go out another 50. Another 50, 100 to 150 subscribers, we go another 50. Every week that we hit 50 more subscribers, we'll do $50 gift cards. We can do Cash App, we can do PayPal. Trust me, I'm there. However it is that you want to do it, so you know we're not scamming you. Excuse me. We're really being serious. We want to send out good vibes, but we also want to say thank you and show our gratitude to you as fans. Like, you guys are listening and watching, and we love you guys.
We do.
We want to show that we care. Like,
that's it.
We support each other. So that's $50 easy right there. So guys, if you're on your PlayStation and you need, Cash App money or whatever, I got you. Go to the YouTube, subscribe to Sunday Morning Call. You have to hit subscribe. Okay?
That's it.
Go ahead. Please go do that. Sunday Morning Coffee Talk. Subscribe. YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
So, I hope y'all enjoyed this Sunday Morning Coffee Talk this morning, and we will be back next Sunday morning at 10 a.m. We love you guys. Enjoy your week.
Bye, y'all.